I can call myself a super sub. I've got all my goals in the second half. It takes a lot of dedication, your discipline, the work you put in, the time you go to the gym, and how well you take care of your body, what you eat, and everything goes in. Santos Trophy was a highlight for me this year. It was heartbreaking, the finals, as we lost the finals. So I wish that many of us move up the ladder and someday represent our country as well.
Hi everyone, this is the episode 7th of Atawaris Speaks Football, and we have with us the Goa Pro League top scorer at the moment, Joshua De Silva, with us. So, Joshua, just to start off, how did you get into football? Where it all started for you?
I play football. I started football since I was a kid. I belong to a family full of sports people who are into sports. So I started football very young, and I used to go for trainings with there was a Adidas camp. Then I joined GFDC where I started developing my skills, and later on began to play and joined and played for different clubs. And today I'm playing for SESA, and I'm the top scorer of the Pro League currently.
So, yeah, talking about the Goa Pro League, since I am also a commentator and you are a player for the Goa Pro League, is there a match still remaining in the Goa Pro League of SESA? Because there's 24 matches in total, right, for one team.
Yes, we have one more game remaining. It's against YBT, Young Boys of Tonka.
Tonka.
We play that match on first at 4 p.m. in Duler, and it's a very important game for us as we could be lifting the title this season, and
Yes, yes.
our eyes are all focused on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and this season the Goa Pro League is quite competitive because there are different teams. Apart from SESA, you are currently the top scorer. Then there is Sporting Club de Goa also. Packs of Nagoa are very close. So quite a tough competition going on in the Goa Pro League at the moment. And ever since your introduction, especially since I commentated the match against Dempo, and you were the one who turned around that game because the game was going on nil-nil, and Dempo had taken the lead in the second half. As the second half started, you came on as a substitute. So how did that feel?
That feeling was wonderful because that game has put us in the title race and has kept us in the title race still because we were 1-0 down and 80th minute we took a red card. We were 10 men.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
none less than a miracle. I give all glory to God. That game was totally a miracle for us. And I scored 2 goals in that game, and we won
Yeah.
2-1. And it's just wonderful.
And speaking personally about me, because I was doing the commentary at that moment, it was such a kind of shift for me because currently the match till the 80th minute, the SESA were losing. So I had already built up ki SESA will be losing this game. Then suddenly you came on and then you changed the game. So the whole scenario of that game turned around, and it was kind of a surreal experience for me also as a commentator, and it was something new. And talking about the Goa Pro League, you are the top scorer and you have scored numerous goals, especially coming on as a substitute. So, do you consider yourself as a super sub for SESA?
Yes, kind of. That's what my coach says. His plans were something and it worked. And I think because of his plans, today we are at whichever place we are on the table. And
Yes.
I can call myself a super sub. I've got all my goals in the second half.
Yeah.
All
And
my 22 goals are in the second half.
yes, and especially considering as a super sub, because I have watched a lot of matches from the past, also European matches. So I think of you as Filippo Inzaghi, the AC Milan striker who is now retired, and he also was a super sub, and he used to turn the game on its head numerous times. So
Okay.
this was all about the Goa Pro League. Let's speak about your career journey at the moment. So, what are looking back at your youth career, which club or experience stand out the most for you and why?
I in my youth, like early when I was just developing, I joined FC Goa, the under 18 elite league squad, and my coach was Gavin Arao over there. He played a really instrumental role in for me to develop as a footballer because our team was really good. So it was very difficult to get a chance to play there. But to play with that team, with that squad, it was wonderful. Everyone were really amazing in that team. All put in the best, and we learned a lot over there. One of my teammates, Bryson Fernandez,
Yes.
who's now currently playing for FC Goa in the ISL. So really proud of him too. So I wish that many of us move up the ladder and
Yes.
someday represent our country as well.
Yeah. Hopefully. And
Yes.
transitioning from youth to senior football can be tough. So, how did you manage to adapt to the demands of the professional game, to coming to the Goa Pro League, especially?
Uh, to join from the youth to the professional league is a bit difficult because I joined Vasco just before joining SESA. I moved from a phase of youth to the Pro League, and it was very difficult for me in my first season in the Pro League. It was really difficult to adapt. I couldn't give my best because of I didn't know what are the needs and what are the things I have to do so that I can play or I can sustain in the game with the top level of players in the Pro League. And it takes a lot of dedication, your discipline, the work you put in, the time you go to the gym, and how well you take care of your body, what you eat, and everything goes in. And if you're really focused and you want to do it, you can do anything. And yeah, that's how I turned myself in the Pro League, and it's working for me.
Yeah. And we can, I can say that I can see that definitely. Now,
Yeah.
so you have played across various leagues in Goa. So how has this experience helped you shape as a player?
Playing different leagues, I've understood that if a player can't sustain in the high leagues, you could rather go to a lower league like the third division, the second division, the first division, get your minutes, try playing more games so that you can, improve on your skills. You can get that
Yeah.
confidence and you're like ready to play the higher league because the main thing that a player needs today is game time. They
Yes.
need to get a chance to play. Just sitting outside and not getting a chance to play will totally throw a player completely down. And that's what I've seen is when I didn't get my chance in the Pro League properly to play, I dropped to the first division and I played for Young Boys of Tonca. And I had a great season there. I got my game time. I scored many goals. I had many assists. And we promoted a team to Pro League. So YBT this year is
Yeah.
playing Pro League, which we promoted last season. So I would, advise if a player wants to really play and gain his confidence, get game time. Play where
Yeah.
you will get an opportunity to play. Try work your way up. Yeah.
Yeah. And since you also mentioned that you were a part of Young Boys of Tonka for bringing them from the lower division to the Goa Pro League, and your last match for SESA in this Goa Pro League is against Young Boys of Tonka. So it's kind of your former team for you. So if you score a goal, will you celebrate against them, or will it be like, no, I won't celebrate?
I've not thought about it, but definitely I wouldn't want to celebrate because that club has given me a lot, and I'm grateful to that club and to the president of the club.
Hmm.
But yes, I will score goals if I get opportunity.
Yeah. So now, since you have mentioned about different clubs, so we will dive into it. You presented FC Goa at the under 18 level, and that must have been a special experience for you. So can you share some of your learnings and memorable moments from that time?
When I joined FC Goa, I was really small, and it was difficult to get a chance to play in the team, as I said before. And when it was really difficult to get with the team because the players were exceptionally good. That talent at that age is really, it was really difficult for me to get in there. And once I arrived at my my time where I could play, I had an uh, injury. I tore my ACL, and
Hmm.
so my playing time in FC Goa was very less. I hardly
Okay.
got an opportunity to play in
Hmm.
my time at FC Goa because it went into rehab. And at the time where I was supposed to play, uh, after the injury as well, I did all my strengthening and stuff, and COVID came in, and
Oh,
everything was just disturbed. So it was very difficult for me to, you know, get in time and play at that age. But
yeah.
nevertheless, I'm grateful for whatever training I had. So my understanding of football developed. As a player, I learned a lot of things. What you have to do off the field, what you have to do on the field. So yeah,
So and Vasco Sports Club gave you a platform in the Goa Pro League. So how was your experience playing for them?
playing for Vasco, I was in the start. It was a great uh, start for me as a youngster because I went for the trials, and the coach was quite impressed with me, and he was eager to have me in the team. And I tried my best. I gave in to the team, but maybe I couldn't keep up to the team's aim. I was not suitable for the team to play in that position the way he wanted me to play. But still, it was a memorable experience as in the first half of the league, we were top of the league. I played with exceptional players such as Kevin Lobo, Francis Fernandez, who have played for the country as well. So it was really a great honor to play with such great players and learn a lot. So
Yeah.
that was also a good experience for me.
Yeah, and you mentioned about Young Boys of Tonka. So, what role did you play in promoting them to the Goa Pro League?
We played around 11 matches from the first match till the last, till the qualifying match. I had 11 goals. I had 8 goals in the 11 matches and 5 assists.
Yeah,
And I was the top scorer of the team. But we used to score many goals. The team was really in a flow. The team wanted to win, and
yeah,
I think the boys gave all in that time. And I kind of maybe played a little bit more, and
yeah,
I feel that it helped the team, and I'm really happy that it helped the team because they
yeah.
wanted to be promoted to the Pro League,
Wanted, yes.
and we did promote to the Pro League. The last game was
Yeah,
a miracle game. We played against Kortali Villagers, and we were uh, leading 1-0. They needed a draw to qualify, and we were
yeah,
leading 1-0. And they scored a goal, a penalty in the 85th minute, around in the 82nd or 85th minute, and
yeah,
hopes were shattered. And a teammate from the wing just put the ball in, and I don't know what happened. The ball just hit somebody and it went in, and we won the match 2-1. and it was a memorable and amazing day and experience that day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's it also is a great achievement, because promoting a team from the the lower tiers to the Goa Pro League is a tough job, and doing that throughout the season is kind of an achievement in itself. So congratulations on that too, for bringing young
thank
Boys of
you.
Tonka to the Goa Pro League. So currently SESA FA seems to be a great fit for you currently, and I am a witness of that. So what are your thoughts on the team and the playing style?
The team is really good. We have a mixture of young players with experienced players who played even in the ISL.
Yeah.
The youngsters try to get a chance from the academy to play with the Pro League squad. Coach Charles is trying to fit in his best players, and we all work hard towards to get in the starting 11. And coach feels the team which is best suitable for the day and for the match we are playing against. And I feel the set this year SESA has is exceptional. We have great players who are playing in the squad, and it's a
Yes.
mixture of young and experienced players, so we are getting good results as well.
Yeah. And now talking about the achievements that you have been. So currently you are the top scorer in the Goa Pro League. How does this achievement feel, and what has been your key to success this season, to scoring these goals, these many goals?
So before I started this season, I promised myself I need to score a lot of goals, and
Yeah.
I asked God help me with that. And
Yeah.
my teammates always supported me in the times where I needed them to trust me. I didn't get my minutes in the starting of the season. It was very few, and then coach trusted me and gave me my opportunity, and I showcased what I can provide for the team. And since then, I've always thought that I need to score goals mainly for my team to win, not for my
Yes.
personal gain, but mainly for the team to win. So that's what pushes me and drives me that I have to score goals and we have to win. It's
Yeah.
always on my mind. And that's the key which has worked for me this season.
Yeah. And scoring 15 goals and providing 10 assists in just 6 games and the Reliance Foundation Intercollegiate Football League is phenomenal. How did you manage to achieve such a feat?
Our college team was exceptional that year. I didn't have to do much defensive work. They did it all. They just told me, you move up and get the goals for us. And that year was amazing for me. 6 games, 15 goals, 10 assists is a remarkable achievement for me.
Well, yeah.
I in total our team scored 27 goals, and I was involved in 25 of them. And
Yeah.
it was an amazing journey for us that season to win also the league, the Reliance
Hmm.
Foundation League of Goa. And yeah, that was all also my team, which helped me, and I helped the team as well.
So, leading Rosari College to win the Reliance Foundation Intercollegiate Football League, and you received the Golden Ball as well as the Golden Boot. So, you already mentioned about this experience, but how did it feel afterwards to take a look at you have achieved something remarkable? You have achieved the Golden Boot and you have Golden Ball, because both are in it a different means awards, and to achieve both of them is kind of a spectacular. So, how did you manage to feel afterwards?
I felt really amazing and mainly grateful. And I felt I have to be humble with this because it's nothing big. It's just a start to something which
Yeah.
could, grow in my life. And I took it as in that way where it could be a stepping stone to my career, where people can look at me and see that I'm capable of doing this. And winning the golden boot and the golden ball that day I was the happiest that day, because it's a great achievement for me, and it's the achievement which my brother achieved as well few years back with the same
Oh,
college, and he also won the golden boot and the golden ball, and so it was like I could relate to him, I could look up to him, and
yeah.
have achieved the same thing.
So it's fair to say that there is a winning DNA of the golden boot and the golden ball in your family.
Yeah, you can say that.
So you have also reached the finals of the Santos Trophy with Goa. That must have been a special moment. Can you describe the feeling of representing your state at such a prestigious tournament?
Yes, the Santosh Trophy is was a highlight for me this year. It was heartbreaking, the finals, as we lost the finals
Hmm.
uh, by 1-0. That feeling, if I could change it, I would definitely change that, because we were all there to win and bring back glory to Goa. For after many years, we wanted to win the trophy, but it didn't go that way. But it gave a lot of youngsters from Goa, like me, and in the team, a platform where we could showcase our skills and our quality on the national level. And I'm grateful for that, to the coaches and to GFA for giving us such an opportunity where we could be seen in the whole Indian league, so that people
Yeah,
could look at us and then could even pick us in the future or something like that. But
yeah,
most importantly, we were there for the state, and we gave our best. And I'm proud of all of the team which we went there, because we couldn't regret that we didn't give our best. We gave our best. It just wasn't our day that day.
yeah. So and it's part of football also because it is a uncertain game, and the shift is there because you keep on winning and some point the luck and the factor changes and it goes to the opponent. So it is a kind of sport, and sport is meant to be winning and losing. Losing is part of the
Yes.
sport. So but it's a great achievement to reaching the finals of the Santosh Trophy. It is an achievement in itself. So
Yes.
you have achieved a lot more and you are still 22. So amongst all the achievements that you have reached till now, which is the one that holds a special place in your heart?
One which has a special place in my heart till now was the golden boot and the golden ball, because that's a really memorable one for me, having achieved that feat. But I hope that on first it changes and we
Yeah,
have the Pro League, Goa Pro League title, and I
yeah,
back the golden boot. That's what I hope for, and I pray for, and will work towards it. But
yeah,
till
sure.
now, I would say the golden boot and golden ball of the Reliance League was, which is very keen to my heart. Yeah.
Yeah. And since you are from Goa and in the Indian Super League at the moment, Goa is going to face Mumbai City FC in the ISL semi-finals leg 2, and they were already winning 2-0, and then they conceded 3 in the dying minutes of the additional time. So how do you feel, and do you support FC Goa? You are a diehard fan of FC Goa. You want FC Goa to win against Mumbai City FC? Because if you want to, then I am your arch rival. I am a Mumbai City FC fan.
Being a Goan, yes, definitely we all love FC Goa, because it's been that hype has come back of football through FC Goa, and definitely we would love to see FC Goa in the finals. And I feel Coach Manolo is a great leader,
Yeah,
and he might lead the team to the finals. I don't know what will be the results, but always in favor of FC Goa.
Yeah, sure. So there must be lots of challenges in your career till now. You mentioned that you also broke your ACL when for you were playing for FC Goa. So how did you cope up with that challenge?
Uh, it's very difficult as a footballer once you gain injuries and stuff, because it's in today's generation it's become normal because of the way we live our lifestyles, the way the food we eat, and everything that takes place. We are very prone to injuries these days, and for me, that back then I was knocked by a goalkeeper, and then later
Yeah,
in training I tore my ACL, and it was a very difficult experience, but the journey counts. It made me understand that you have to take care of your body. You
yeah,
have to work on yourself, that you don't be prone to injuries, and that you have your precautions taken every always. So once I tore my ACL, the it was during COVID, and just because of everyone, the football stopped all over the country and all over the world.
yeah,
So it didn't just stop for me, it stopped for everyone. So it was okay. I was quite fine with it, because that time was okay for me to rehab, and
yeah,
my mind didn't get depressed that I'm not playing and everyone else is playing. So
yeah,
I worked on my rehab, and tried to get in shape, tried to get back to the field. And I feel that any injury is possible to overcome, but only if you want to. If
yeah.
you don't
Mm,
want to, it will not happen. If you want to, you can do anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now football is a sport that demands a lot of mental and physical strength, and especially the Goa Pro League demands a lot of physical strength in general. So how do you stay motivated and deal with setbacks?
Um, you you have to pump yourself. The league now has been for a lot time. We have played almost the whole year, and the body of players is tired, and it's really fatigue. You feel really fatigued with all the trainings and all the matches, and with this heat in the state, it's very
Yeah,
difficult. But what drives me and what drives our team is that title. When we look at it, we automatically motivate ourselves, and our coach helps us to push a little bit more. And I feel that every footballer would know that he's not going to give up just like that,
yeah,
and
yes,
leave a game. We all are going for it to win it, and that's the mentality I feel we have. Especially I have, that I go in a game. We go in a game totally to win it, to win the 3 points and give our best. So yeah, and the setbacks are that, yes, sometimes body gets fatigue and it leads to injuries. So to tackle setbacks, you have to continuously rest. You can't play a fool. You have
yeah.
to have your recovery time to time, and that's all. Yeah.
And now since you are 22, so before that or now currently also, you must be maintaining the football with academics or other commitments, and that can be challenging. So how do you do that effectively?
I completed my graduation last year. I did my BCom. So it was difficult. This year I'm not academically studying or doing anything. I have put all my focus on football, but maintaining both is really tough. But I would not advise players to just leave their academics. I would advise them to at least have a degree, and so that you at least have something as a backup, and you don't just lean into football totally and not have anything back as a backup. So I did my BCom. Last year I completed my graduation, and this year I thought I should totally put myself on the field, and I feel that's worked for me, and
Yeah.
that is, yeah, it's
So, and since you mentioned that you are from a family that has sports persons in it, but there must be pressure from the society because, as they say, that society always kind of puts pressure that if you are not studying, if you are in sports, then you are doing nothing. So, have you experienced any kind of thing like that from the society?
not really, not much, because I do well in my academics as well. So I don't actually try. I try to avoid giving people chance to talk about me. I
Yeah.
try to do well in whatever I'm doing. Even if I'm eating, I want to eat well. If I'm
Yeah.
running, I want to run well. So yeah, I did my academics quite good, and I was there on the top of the list in a college as well, in academics
Yeah.
as well as in sports. So I don't feel the pressure of society, because my family is really supporting in whatever I do, and will be supporting in whatever I want to do. That's what they have told me, and they give me that freedom of choosing whatever I want to do, and that is very rare and difficult these days. But I'm grateful that I've got such a set of uh, people in my life who give me the
Yeah.
choice to choose my life the way I want it to be.
Yeah. And so these were about the challenges. We will move on to the aspirations part. So, what are your short term and long term goals in football?
Short term currently is the game which is going to take place soon. Yeah, and maybe developing my skills and getting better every day. And in the long term, I want to see myself playing for the country someday. And I know that path is not very easy; it's very difficult, but I'll really put myself into it. I want to work towards it, and I hope someday I reach to the highest level in the country. And yeah, this is the aspiration that I have for long term.
Yeah, and playing for the Indian national team must be a dream for many footballers. So, have you set your sights on representing India at the international level?
Yes, that's what every footballer in India, every kid dreams of, to wear the blue jersey of the Blue Tigers. And
Yes.
it's a dream that I've had in my heart for a long time. And I hope so. I play for the country someday, and I'll work towards it. And yeah,
Yeah. So, do you have any aspirations to play professionally abroad someday in some club abroad?
yeah, definitely. I would love to play abroad if I had the opportunity to, and especially in the top leagues, in the top European leagues. But with the level that our country is facing, and with the rankings that we have, it's really
Yeah.
difficult. But if I had a wand, a magic wand, and I had a chance to play, I would play for FC Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's
So,
my dream club, and
so you are a Barcelona fan,
yeah,
right? I am also a
yes,
Barcelona
totally,
fan. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, so, beyond football, do you have any academic or professional goals you would like to pursue in the future?
For now, my eyes are only on professional football. I have not thought as in what I would want to achieve anything other than that professionally. But yeah, I would definitely want to explore other options as well. But for
Yeah.
now, it would definitely be just put my eyes on football.
Yeah. So this was about the aspirations part. We'll move on to the Indian football part. So currently, the Indian football, as you mentioned, that the state, the rankings have not been that good and not been that supportive in consideration of our matches against teams like Afghanistan. We lost against Afghanistan at our home ground. Then in the Asian Cup as well, we were not so good. So, what do you think about the current state of Indian football?
I feel that since back then, even in early 90s, 60s, in the 50s, we were really doing good as a football team, and
Yeah,
we had the opportunity to grow. But due to politics and many other factors, we lagged behind, and we really lagged behind to a stage where we are really behind in football in terms of world football. I
yeah,
feel that if we do things right, if the grassroots are trained at a good level when they are kids, and if we have more academies, more opportunities for youngsters that our nation could develop. And it's not that our country lacks quality. We have a lot and amazing quality in our country. It's just that they have to be nurtured well. They have to be spotted and trained, and country will get results. It's just that we are lacking over there, and it's also because of politics that
yeah,
many players lose their chance and opportunity of playing. And
yeah,
I hope that someday our country is playing in the FIFA World Cup, and we live to look at that day. And it's the dream of every footballer
yes,
in
yes,
India to see their country
yeah.
play in the FIFA World Cup.
Yeah, hopefully we do, because we, in a country of 1.3 billion people, we can create a team which has up to 11 players who can represent our country at the global stage. So let's hope that we do better in the future. But talking about Indian footballers, who do you admire the most?
Uh, it's been Sunil Chetri, obviously, is the goat of Indian football. He's scored amazing goals. He's an animal, total monster on the field, and I had a chance to look at him when they played against. I can't recall the country. The finals in Bengaluru, when they
Yeah,
played against and they won in the penalty shootout. Watching Sunil Chetri play over there was a dream. He
yeah.
was amazing. He's quick, he's fast, he's a total beast on the field. So yeah, Sunil Chetri.
So this brings us to the end of the long format questions. We'll move on to the rapid fire, but this time there's a twist because last time I did it was all rapid fire. So I think that has become monotonous at the moment. So I was hoping that there will be a timer of up to 40 seconds. Yes, and I have prepared a list of questions. It's either this or that. So you have to answer. I will give you an option, either this or either that.
Okay,
You have to choose one, right? And I will set the
okay,
timer. It will be of 40 seconds, and I will see how many questions you can answer in that 40 seconds. Sure.
okay, sure.
So I just let me do the timings. So yes, we'll begin. You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's do it. So we'll start here. Night owl or early bird?
Ali Bird.
Favorite footballing memory?
Messi's 3-2 comeback against Real Madrid.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Favorite pre-game meal?
Pasta.
Left foot or right foot?
Right. Right foot.
Headers or volleys?
Volleys.
Favorite celebration?
Messi.
Beach holiday or mountain retreat?
Beach holiday.
Favorite movie genre?
Uh, Comedy.
First thing you do in the morning?
Brush my teeth.
Chicken or paneer?
Chicken.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Free kick taker or penalty taker?
Penalty taker.
And this is last 5 seconds. Bookworm or movie buff?
Movie buff.
So yeah, that is done with it. You have answered like around 19 questions, and that is a great feat. So this brings us to the interview. How did you feel, Joshua, about this interview?
I feel it was a good interview. It was good speaking to you. I could let some of my thoughts and my emotions out in this way. And
Yeah,
I hope people watch this and grasp some things, and even it affects some youth's lives, and
yeah.
that we could inspire some youth. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. And it was great talking to you as well, Joshua. And also, good luck for your last match against Young Boys of Tonka in the Goa Pro League. I will be definitely try to commentate that game. So, so good luck, Joshua, and good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Yeah. Thank you so much.